As humans, I would like to say that we're going to change, especially if we go from one way of thinking about something, like maybe we think that something works a particular way, and then we realize that actually it works differently than we thought it worked. We might start looking at that differently and therefore even possibly start acting differently now that we have sort of a better way of understanding things, right? But what happens if you have been speaking about certain things, or you've been talking about certain things, and you look at it now and it's like, shit, I actually think about it differently. And this is actually something that happens to me because looking at the videos that I've made a long time ago, I have different thoughts about those things now. I mean, at least some of these things. But how like what do we do in this, or what do I do in this situation, where it's like I've been speaking about things, I've been talking about things, and before I had a different mind set, a different way of understanding things that I wouldn't say bad, but maybe not necessarily accurate, because along the years, or I learned different things that made me realize, wait a minute, actually it's the other way. Well, like I said, we are prone to change. If anything, I think one thing that we should do is acknowledge that we think differently about these subjects than we did before. Explain your situation now, and just understand that you thought about it then because you had the information then that you had, but now you have different information, and that is logically gonna make a lot of people change in thought, change in sort of the way they think about the ideas that they have. So it's just part of us. And I know a lot of people will hold us to comments that we've said before, but once questioned, once brought back up, I think it should at least bring about the newer understanding of things. And if you're able to articulate yourself and how you think about it now, and it's understandable that now you have different information, I don't see what the problem is there. But a lot of people will make a big deal.